Hello everyone, we are back in the workshop. We have been working on the A-pillar and on the underside of the car. We have all the components of the A-pillar now assembled, bolted together, just because we wanted to be fixed, but we are going to make the final round of welding afterwards, just because we still want to have some adjustability for the doors. Currently we are at the stage where we can open and close the doors, and we have two supports here. This support helps us to determine the length of the hole for the door, so we can push the A-pillar forwards and thus gain some gap on the rear of the door, just because the hinges for the doors are not adjustable, and this helps us keep width of the B-pillar, just so we can control distance inwards. Now we can also see that we have brand new floor pans in the car. The front has been fully welded and we have finished off the rear. As you can see, we also have welding marks because we have changed the lower brace. This was the brace that was underneath here before, and we have made brand new ones. You can check those on my YouTube channel. We have DIY video of how to make this stuff. And for the seat mount, we have taken it off just to kind of see what the state of it is in the inside. We still have the holes that will mark the correct position. We are currently deciding if we're going to weld it back on, or we're going to make adjustment and prepare it to be bolted on the chassis of the car, just so we can kind of manipulate the seat area if we're going to change the seats, but we still want to remain as original as possible and still have all the elements ready for a bolt in. Just if you want to change the car back to original, you still have this possibility to just change a few bolts and you have the car as it was. Now we're going to lift the car and have a look underneath. So this is the lower part of the A-pillar. We have welded all of this because this was in very bad condition. We have the chassis rail in place. This is the portion for the lifting of the car. We still have to weld it fully, but this is just to kind of get the idea where it needs to sit. And we want to connect it with the A-pillar because originally it is only mounted on the floor of the car and you're basically lifting by the floor. So we have constructed a little additional reinforcement that comes underneath and will connect this point to the inner portion of the A-pillar, and also give us attachment for the inner modification for the seal, because we want to reinforce the inner seals as well. This is how it looks currently. It is in primer color right now, just to kind of stop it from rusting. Now if we go backwards, we still have the original seal rocker panel on it, and this is just to kind of help us determining the position for the doors and the gaps and stuff. This will be changed, of course. And as you can see, we have peeping out the new floor pan. We still have to fully weld it onto the chassis rail, but it is joined together so it holds. This is the cross rim I've been talking about. It was in pretty rough condition, but it's now made from S235 construction mild steel. I think it is 3mm in thickness. So this is it, and then we go to the rear portion of the floor pan. This is now in. We had to construct a new portion of the rear chassis rail just because it was really bad in condition. This is now put together, but we will need to open it up for going backwards, because when we shine a light in the inside, it's a little bit bad. We also have to construct the new spring mounting point and then work our way backwards. Coming towards the back of the seals section, we have, of course, the outer sheet metal for the seal area. This comes here. This will close off everything. We have the inner additional reinforcements that we're going to show you later, and then we have the original reinforcements that was on the car as it was on factory. This is the most inner one. It comes mounted here, but on the inside, on the back. And then we have a patch for the B-pillar on the lower portion. As you can see, this hole here aligns with this one. And also we have this. It comes further back. You can still see the remainders here. This is this hole. It's supposed to be, but it's gone because it rusted out. So, as you can see, we have a lot more work left, but it's starting to look like something. So, okay, so for the front wing mounting section and for the rear arches, we have decided that we're going to change them, of course. We have the new sheet metal on right now, aligned with the holes for the fender, just because we still want the fender to go in the same place. If we change these holes, things will offset the fender and you'll have weird gaps and stuff will not come together as it should. So this will be done later on, and the wheel arches. But we are doing the lower portion of the car, meaning the floors and chassis rails right now, because the lift is available. We can still do these things later because we have a trolley and we have wheels, so we can wheel the car outside and do these things sitting down because it is on a nice height, so it's not demanding for our backs, and we only use the lift when we have to. So this is it, and we're going to show you. This is the hole we had to cut out just because this design quirk is now sticking inside. It was original as well, but it's only on one side. I don't know why they did this, but apparently it has to be, so we're going to keep it. Anyways, this is it for the wing mounting section. Let's get to work. We are working on the rocker area. We have put in the reinforcement that was not original there, but this is just an extra step for a little bit more structural rigidity of the car. We are going to mount it with the connection to the A-pillar and for the lifting for the car. This way we have this portion connected, and it's going to be connected to the rear to all the original reinforcements that were in the back of the rocker panel from factory. So we're just going to connect those a little bit better, so we will have a little bit sturdier car. Okay guys, this is it. Slow progress, but we're going to take a break for like a week or so. So we put it in the other garage, and now we can focus on other stuff. I think I'm going to revisit the idea of getting those Volvo brakes on Manta A subframes, so we can kind of start dealing with the mechanical stuff as well. So anyways, thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.